Okay, my friend. Um, Hi, how are you? So, I had this idea talk about what did you learn in 2020. So, it's a couple months ago. I already wrote what the lesson that I learned in 2020. So let me share you what the lesson that I learned in 2020. So first, what I learned in 2020, first, I lowered my life standard. I lowered the way I consume things. For example, I didn't buy a lot of clothes anymore, or maybe shoes. I didn't buy so much things because, of course, I didn't earn that much. But also, this is something to learn that we don't need so much clothes to wear because later on we don't use anymore. So why don't just live like simple life? So again, I lower my standard. So what happened right now? I feel like I don't need like so much money to buy some things because even with the two clothes I can live. So this is already 1 year I didn't buy anything. I only buy one shoes because one of my shoes doesn't work out anymore. So that's the only things that I bought. Okay? So that's what I learned. So I lower my life standard. So the second, my family is the hero. So when the pandemic happened, of course I didn't have a job, and the the only support that I got is of course from my family. So not only emotional support but also financial support, and yeah, that's the best things that you can have if you have really good connection with your family, your father, your mother, your sister, your brothers. That's the best things. You live together and support each other. So they're actually a hero in this situation. So I learned a lot that family, it's always very important. Okay, the third, what I've learned, I had the best immune system that I haven't realized. So what I did, and I had the condition of my body to say that, oh, okay, maybe you already have this corona symptom. But what happened is I always train the best I can to stay healthy, even just maybe half an hour workout and push up a lot, of course yoga, and just try to do some workout. Whatever happened, at least you sweat. That could improve the level of your immune system, which is very very useful. So that's what I did, and I've learned that actually my body can resist a lot of potential disease that I haven't realized before. So I have really good immune system. So that's what I've learned in the terms of body. Okay, the next one, I learned raw food. So this is why what I did in the island, the most beautiful island. It's actually in the west side of Indonesia, close to Singapore and Malaysia. So I did that 1 month living in the raw food, and I had great time there with one expat family, and yeah, my job there look after the kids and teach them, Bahasa Indonesia, and join the program and enjoy a very beautiful, you know, beautiful island. So it was really great experience to know that, to be in yourself. That's one of the good knowledge, to know that I can live just by eating raw food, no rice, no cook food and everything. You just, living by the nature. It's only fruits, vegetable. That's all. It's very amazing, I'm telling you. Okay. The fifth, the power of social media is very important. Okay, we all know that, nowadays, we are not longer to go into the class and teach yoga. No, it doesn't work that way. So we need to be more creative to, attract all your students. I mean, I see a lot of people, they already start this 5 years ago, and in that time I questioned myself why I have to teach online. It just not for me. But then I start to realize that the world is going into digital world. Yeah. So I have no choice. I have to learn and start everything, like make a website, start to get more, active in all the social media, to share, in YouTube what I'm doing right now, just to promote myself, and share good things about life. I mean, I'm a little bit late, but never say too late, right? So that's what I learned, the power of social media. So we jump for the next one. Next one, educate yourself with all the information spread out over the globe. So, we always look for, the answer when this pandemic will end, and we always question about how these things happened before, and we always question about, okay, these things happen, these corona things happen because of A, B, C, D, whatever, and it's hard to trust which one is true. We need to educate ourselves and just find the information which is easy for us to understand, and from that we don't need to be confused with all the conspiracy or doctrine or whatsoever that will make you confused to understand. So it's always very good to learn by yourself what is better for you. That's the point. Okay, so the lesson that I learned, the next one, so don't predict how the future gonna be. Instead, make at least 5 resolutions to achieve. So what I mean by saying that, it's still related for number 6. We always get confused. Our minds start to look for the answer. What's gonna happen for next? So our thought, it's always look for, the answer, because by having the answer, we can do some stuff. If we don't have the answer, we cannot do some stuff, because we have the feeling that, okay, I don't know, if things gonna work out or not. So I'm still confused. So what I've learned that do not predict the future. Alright, the last not the least, which is this one is very important, is support and help others. So this is very big lesson for me, because in 2020 I got few help from, of course, from family, and also few support and help from friends. Then I think that if you already been given the kindness from others, so it's very important to give it back, not for the person to give you, but actually for others, those people who really need. So